And then there's some about running a train, but
Oh yeah, if he had a twin or if he had a brother, I'd let him run a train.
Okay.
So she's into conductors?
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again, or for the very first time.
Well, Cerny is in the throes of Lent, and as a man of solidarity with one's co-host, we're opting for both sparkle waters today.
Yes. Now I'm doing bubbly, caffeinated.
We were talking about this. I just have the Waterloo Black Cherry. That's an easy pleaser for me. Black cherry, 10 out of 10. I'll take it if you give it to me.
Cherry is my weakness.
Now, we got thrown a curveball at Costco, Cerny.
Uh-huh.
You know, they switched to the 3-pack. They usually do it used to be black cherry, watermelon, and grapefruit.
That's right.
But now the Waterloo 3-pack is black cherry, so I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Lemon lime.
Okay.
Intrigued. Then strawberry.
No. I hate the strawberry. I love strawberries, but I hate the synthetic strawberry taste.
Yes, the artificial
strawberry jam. Any of that shit is no.
You don't like a good jam though, or preserves?
No. Everyone disagrees with me. Now, boysenberry? Yes.
Hold on, Ernie. We haven't had a disagreement. We're not even 2 minutes into the show yet. This is unprecedented. These are uncharted waters for us. Now, the issue I take with boysenberry is the seeds.
Seeds, yeah, everyone is. I'll even do grape.
Ugh.
Just strawberry.
What about a 4-fruit?
Which one?
It's like 4-fruit. It's blackberries, grape. Plum, I think maybe, or I don't know. We could look it up.
Oh, I think I do. That like the
4-fruit
mixed berry
jam.
or some shit.
Yeah.
I'll eat that too. I just can't do strawberries. I hate it.
So 4 fruits has cherries, strawberries, red currants, and raspberries.
Oh, raspberry. That might be my favorite.
So you just like the seeds?
Probably.
I don't like how they get. It feels like every time you're going to get one, you got to have floss nearby.
I travel with it.
You got to travel with floss. Now,
I can't do the strawberry, and you know what else? Lemon. The confectionery lemon taste? No. Lemon cookies, lemon squares, lemon cake. Nope.
Oh, you don't like the over processed?
Smells
lemon,
like
the
pledge
curd
to me.
I think
smells
it's
like.
Is it the curd part? Lemon curd.
I
like a lemon. I'll eat a lemon bar, but Cerny, it's been said many times about you and I. We're just sweet enough. We don't really need anything else. But I will go for a slice of pie if available. But stupid. Idiots. Cerny, we had 2 separate fans reach out for requests this week. I don't think this has ever happened.
Was it on our email? Or was it?
No, Cerny, it was a bit of a sidebar.
Oh,
but the email is chipandcernshow@gmail.com. And one, we'll just address this right now. No, I got an interesting text message this weekend.
Okay.
Are you sitting down, Cerny?
Hold on, let me grab a seat. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Pod topic. Cerny finally got bit by the snake and screamed as a mouse tail grazed his hands.
Oh, this is not a fan.
Cerny?
This person doesn't listen to this. This person doesn't listen to the show.
Discuss?
This person doesn't listen to the show.
So I said, oh, this is really interesting news. Thanks for sharing.
This person doesn't listen to this show, so they're not.
Well, that we knew. That's confirmed. So, over at the Funny Farm, a.k.a. the Cerny residence.
Yes.
I mean, Cerny, he's a dog lover. He's a reptile lover. He loves arachnids.
Yep.
What else do you have over there?
Lots of lizards and frogs, too.
Reptiles, cold-blooded, warm-blooded, doesn't matter. You're welcome at the Cerny residence.
Yeah, like Noah, too very animal. Now, none of them are actually mine. They're actually all Jeffrey's. He is he is like the Beastmaster.
But okay, so every time I would go to your house, your son's always like, Chipper, you want to see the snake? There's always some new animal that came on board. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of snakes. Like I don't want one in my house. But
that was like his first animal that he got was this ball python.
They seem relatively easy to like take care of, right?
Yeah, you feed them once a week. Oh, make sure they have water. That's it.
Yeah. But so this one got you?
Yeah. So it wasn't.
How big is this thing? Describe.
Oh, this thing is probably about 2+ feet long. And it's probably about a good.
It's.
I would say at least 2 inches wide. Yeah, girthy.
Like a soda can.
Yep, actually, it's probably maybe a little bit smaller than a soda can, but it's in the ballpark.
But 2 feet fucking long?
Oh, yeah, easy.
Honestly, I feel like my pulse is going up right now. I'm getting elevated heart rate, Cerny. This is making me nervous just hearing about this.
So that's not the part that gets me.
Okay.
As we all, as most know, my fear is on the other end when I have to feed it. It's the mice. Well, at this point in time, it's so large that mice don't suffice its hunger, so I have to step it up to rats. And they're live.
Okay, so you would have to previously go to the is there a reptile store or do you just go to PetSmart or whatever?
I go to a reptile store. PetSmart's not in. They're not game for that.
They don't dabble in the reptile mice feeding area.
They do. I think they come like frozen or something, and I tried that originally. But when we first got the snake, the guy's like, "Yeah, well, we already did it live." And
he won't go back.
He said he could try it. They might. But which was even worse because I had to like take this frozen mouse out of the fucking freezer and like put it in like a baggie and thaw it. It was
at room temperature. You had to bring it to like room temperature and then dump it in there?
And then I pumped it and they didn't even eat the goddamn things. So I had to take it back out. It was that sounds so then he's like, well, you can train, and then he's like, I said, yeah. So I came back and I said, hey, yeah, he didn't work. It didn't work that way. He's like, well, you can train it. So if you take like a live mouse and then you kill it,
and you dump the frozen
and you dump it, and I said, I don't want to do that. Fuck that.
What are you trying to spend 30 minutes like torturing a mouse to like feed it to this chode snake you have?
And this thing is like, I mean, I have like I got a legitimate fear of mice and rats.
I can't think anybody
touch the fucking thing. I can't even look at it.
Dude, when people hold rats and they crawl on their shoulders and like their pet, that skeeves me so hard. Like I just couldn't do it.
I can't do it. And like they'll show you at the store, like it's just a good size, and they'll reach in the bag and they'll pull it out and they'll hold it with their hand. And I'm like, yeah, just put it back in there.
So the snake part's not even the issue that you have.
It's every week I have to face my fear, stare down the barrel.
Of
so
a
normally
rat. And how big is a rat that you're putting in there?
Oh, it's
like as big as your iPhone or something?
Like that's about right. Yep. And so I don't even have a full size rat at this point because it's not ready for a full size. It's like a ween or whatever it is, adolescent.
The snake?
It's still pretty big. What?
The snake is
the snake isn't quite large because you have to because I asked him like, when should I step up? Because he kind of like, I was feeding him mice and it's like after a while like it kept looking hungry because it would eat and it would kind of like crawl back up. Like okay. But it was kept getting hungry, so I asked him. He's like, "Well, you have to do off the diameter of the middle section of his body, and then that's that. If anything larger than that, he can't eat. But if it's too small, fuck."
Wow.
So like somebody actually had like the same size in like on. They were like,
and
hey,
you're
this
like,
fuck is-
that's
Yep,
how big.
that's the size. He
Oh,
says,
okay.
oh, I know what that is. So
Oh, nice.
it was, but yeah. So I have to get a rat every week.
How much is a rat?
It's like
$1,
$2, and I think it's like $2.10 or some shit like that.
And it's a live rat.
Yeah.
And you just
So have we talked about it before? What time it got out of the bag? So they put it in a paper bag,
like a fucking lunch sack.
exactly like a lunch sack, little brown sack. And they staple it. Never had a problem. And then we were driving home, and actually Robin was in the car, and she's like, something moved in the bag. And I was like, oh, it's probably the rat. It's in the bag. She's like, no, in the plastic bag. And I was like, what? And she looked, and the thing was running around the plastic bag. And then it like jumped out.
Oh.
And I was driving, and I screamed. I like, oh! I screamed. We almost. It could have been a fiery mess.
I wish I could have been in there, because that would have been really amazing to see. But I also, at the same time, would have been screaming with you, because I don't want to be in a fucking car with a loose rat.
She had to like take this. So we happened to actually be at. We were going to Dutch Brothers.
Okay.
Getting coffee on the way home. And I was like, okay, so this is kind of weird. Can I have a spare cup? They're like, yeah.
Like, okay, a rat got out of my car.
Yeah, I said, so my son has a mistake, and I have to feed it live rats, and it got out. And like, this is the first. I was like, yeah, for me too. Can I, so they gave me the cup. So we held it like, we kind of like.
Grande or venti, or what size?
Oh, it was a large.
Large. Okay. You want as much distance between where your hand potentially is going to be and where this rat is going to be.
Yes,
I get what you're. If they had a 5-gallon bucket coffee size, you would get the 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah,
coffee. You get the long haul trucker size.
So Robin pinned it down, inside the cup, trapped it. Like okay, but it was against the floor. So we drove all the way home
with it pinned down.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, what are we gonna do? I was like, okay, I'm gonna take like a piece of paper and like slide it underneath. And then we flipped it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I dumped it in. Dumped it into the cage. So that was the scare driving. So now I have so then I bought like a plastic like container, and I lock the fucker in there.
So you bring your own bag.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense actually.
BYOB.
You're an environmentalist now.
The first time I brought it, they didn't close the thing all the way. But it got out in the store. Because he's like, gave me the thing. I was like, hey, there was a rat in here. He's like, oh, well, he probably got out. We'll catch him later. I'm like,
you just hear a giant mousetrap go, snap.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. So anyway, now I check it every time. I like hold it. Oh, it's so gross. But so this time I forgot the plastic case.
You forgot your transporter case.
So they said, we don't have any bags, so I'm going to put it in a box. I was like, cool. Even better. Little cardboard box. Okay. So I opened it up and go to dump it out because it's cardboard. So this thing is like holding on. I was like, come on. And I was like
Stuart Little.
And I was like shaking. I was like, come on. I was like this. And he kept holding on. And I was like, damn it. So he's like waving in the air. And I wasn't paying attention to the snake. Went to strike the mouse, hit my hand. I was like, ah! And I dropped the box.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what happened.
Cage?
Into the cage.
Okay.
And then it's like, but it fell on closed, so the thing couldn't get out. And I was like, God damn it! The bite didn't hurt. It scared me mostly because I wasn't really paying attention.
If you're not looking,
struck.
So when you go to put the mouse in or this rat, what's the snake doing? Because, when you give a dog a treat, they're like, oh, my God, they're freaking the fuck out. Is the snake doing that, or is it, chilling, and then it wants to chase it around, or what?
But because they're heat, they, see with the, the heat pits and stuff. So once it sees it, it starts to come out. It gets ready, and because of the noise and the scratching is usually what triggers the response. So it's scratching, and I'm, banging on the thing. I wasn't even looking at it. and he struck my hand.
Did it draw blood?
No, actually, no, didn't. Surprisingly, it just it was real quick. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I went, like that because it scared me. And then I dropped the box. I was like, fuck. Not to reach my hand in there with this fucking snake around this thing because it closed. So I sprayed the snake's face with water
to get him away, because now he's coming in for the kill, probably, right?
Yeah. So then I pick it up in the box again, and I'm like shaking it, and then this thing starts to crawl, and then his tail and his little back legs touch my hand, and that's when the text message, I squealed and just threw the box, and it like opened up. So that
you need some of those like salad tongs, but like 2-foot
snake dogs,
yeah,
for the venomous snakes. That's what I heard with mice.
That's what you need, a big hemostat to carry that mouse around.
Oh God, I was like, fuck.
And then dude, honestly, if that happened to me, I would just tell my kid, I'm like, we're done with the snake thing. Like, it's just, we're not doing it anymore. I don't know. Can you give the snake back? Can you return it?
Oh yeah, you can always do I'll
surrender it.
Surrender it, yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, you just don't like put it in your backyard, right? Poor
no.
It's like neighborhood cats start going missing. So how big is this fucking snake supposed to get to be?
So they said full grown, 5 feet.
God damn it, Cerny, what are you doing over there, man? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I know. I was like,
5 feet?
How long do they live? I think they live like 20 years. I was like, oh, fuck. Well, that's going to go out with you, son.
Dude, you're going to have to start feeding it like a possum or something.
I know.
What's next up? Does he ever go to 2 rats?
They said like a full-size rat. But they said like, I'm dreading that. But anyway, they said like it'll slow down. So you only have to feed it like once every 2 weeks because its metabolism slows.
Oh. Nobody has invented a contraption that you attach to the cage that's like insert the mouse here and he slides down into a nice area that's safe or anything like that.
Maybe they have. I don't know. Most of the people there, if you see most people that like shop at this store, they're pretty cool. We'll just, oh yeah, this one guy had this big ass like.
They're really comfortable around these.
Yes, they had. One guy had a big fucking box. He must have had like 30 fucking rats in there. I was like, holy shit, that's my nightmare. If he's
walking out the door and he trips?
Oh my! And then I started scampering around. Oh my god!
It would be like the fucking Pied Piper, dude.
Oh, this mysterious person that texts you, probably, if that would happen, they would be texting you about how loud I screamed in the store. Like 30 rats were running on the ground.
He set fire to the reptile store. Just burned it to the ground. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Well, Cerny, I will say, brave of you for sharing your story. Thank you. But I would be lockstep with you. I could not. Remember that time in high school where you were over at my house? And we thought there was a mouse. I mean, we're talking, this mouse was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches big? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. It was tiny.
And we were looking for it in this room, and we lifted something up, and it ran across someone's foot or both of us. I mean, and like almost in the cartoons, we just like jumped up onto the bed and just screamed, we're screaming. Mind you, this is like 16, 17-year-old boys who would never want this sort of information to be leaked out to high school because we would.
This is probably the first time it's aired.
We might have to strike this from the record, Cerny. We can't be having this out. This is bad press for us.
Oh shit, that was.
I don't like any of that stuff, and I'm not very cool with the reptiles either.
Well, it's funny because it's like he has like a leopard gecko. They're supposed to be pretty docile.
Okay.
I was like,
supposed to be. See, that's the thing.
Oh yeah, like these are great. You can handle them. I'm like, okay, sweet. So I picked them up. I was like, yeah, see, showing Jeff. I was like, see, they don't bite. Smash cut to 5 seconds later. He's like hanging off my finger.
Oh my god.
With his lockjawed. I was like, god damn it, get off me.
And you got to put a good front up to your kid. Like, you got to show your kid it's okay because the kids are really scared. Oh, he's gonna bite me. He's gonna bite me. And you're like, no, it's fine. And then he actually bites
fine.
You.
See, because the guy showed me. There's like, damn it.
Oh my god, that is brutal. I think all my fear comes from now, during the summer, school, in between middle school and high school, summer break was like, hey, cool, you get to hang out with your friends, ride your bike to your friend's house, go fuck around, do all this shit. Not really at my house. We had to do manual labor. So it was like, okay, we have 2 acres backyard, which is pretty big. We dug,
you got some square footage back there.
Yeah, we dug fucking plumbing trenches one summer and then laid plumbing to the whole backyard, which is like 2 acres. Then we had all these chips that we would buy, like if somebody had a down tree, they put it through the chipper shredder. And then the chips go somewhere. We would buy all those chips because they were good for around trees and for like
mulch
landscaping.
And stuff,
mulch, yeah. Well, you use a pitchfork to like scoop it and put it into a wheelbarrow. Probably in my whole life, I've probably stuck in the pitchfork and flung out, and you just see a snake, like a gardener snake, a 5-foot gardener snake, just kind of fly across. And then you're like, I'm done working for today because I don't need to see fucking snakes flying out when I'm trying to like do this shit that I don't even want to do. I'm out. So that's probably where that started.
I'm
retiring. Okay. So now, does he have spiders too, your son?
He has a scorpion. That's another.
That's a head scratcher to me. Like, is it lethal?
No, they said it'd be like a bee sting if it tagged you, which has been close because I've stuck my hands in there and I didn't see it. Because you have to hit it with like a. So I've created you have to like create their environment, which we did.
Okay.
But when he blends in pretty fucking good. You have to hit him with a black light so he glows to see him.
Ooh.
Because whatever it is with their exoskeleton,
kind of camouflage shit.
Yeah, when you hit them with a black light, they'll glow. I mean, they glow. It's like you spot them immediately. But if I don't do that, then I've stuck my hands there to change their water, or they have these little water crystals that you have to put in.
And he fucking got you?
No, it was just like he, jumped. Like, oh, the fuck.
No tarantulas though, right?
No, he was looking at this one thing. I actually had to kibosh it. It was like it was called like a bird eater. The guy?
I mean, that name alone sounds like something.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that? And this guy's like, somebody bought one while we were there. The guy put these massive, like, thick rubber gloves on and these tongs just to get him out of there. I said, no, fucking way. I can't do that. And he pulled up this, like, they had like a little log, as far as in the cage. He pulled it up, the fucking fangs and shit came out. I was like, no, I can't.
Oh my dude. I'm like, I want to bring my feet off the ground. When you're talking and you're like, oh God, I don't even want to.
I said, I can't do that. I said, I can't stick out the barrel. The snakes and the rats are big enough problem for me enough, but something where the guy has to put like gloves on.
Yeah. Every day or whenever you have to feed it, you have to like get dressed in like armor to protect yourself. That doesn't sound very interesting to me.
I mean, I've made mistakes. Lizards have gotten out and I had to catch them. Like they one jumped out and I was like, oh fuck, it's running across the floor.
What about one of these big iguanas or some shit?
Oh, they have those too, but see, like I can see the teeth. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be bit like that.
That's a good point.
Like most times, like they shouldn't bite, but it's a reptile and it's an animal. And you don't even know. Really don't want to get bit.
You can't, and I feel like, can you read them? Like you could read a dog, right?
Yeah.
Like you could see, like, okay,
and you can't because sometimes the lizards are fine and they'll be acting fine, and then bang, they'll bite you. It's like, fuck.
Okay. I know I brought it up, but I think we gotta change gears here, Cern.
Okay, switch gears. Shift it.
Do we go to a horny music video?
Yes,
baseball?
I'm intrigued.
Okay, so a special request in. We did the obviously WAP.
Oh yeah.
At least a couple times a week, I'm always texting Cerny. Pussy like the Sonny. Go in dry, come out soggy.
Soggy.
or usually when with the start of the song, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes, and I'm like, oh, hold on, my phone's coming. Let me text Cerny. There's some hoes in this house.
text back, certified freak.
Just certified freak, 7 days a week. And then so it's got a good, if you want to get in like a little bit of a groove and bobbing and weaving. And then we did the Anaconda song way back in the day. with Nicki Minaj. Or is that Cardi B? No, it was Nicki Minaj.
That was Nicki.
And then we did the photo booth with Olivia Rodrigo, I believe her name is.
Driver's license?
Driver's license. What'd I say? Photo booth?
Photo booth. I was like, huh?
I don't know. I'm on the pier somewhere.
Then we did Girls in the Hood.
Oh, that's right. So someone said, well, you got to check out Cardi B's new song, which we're a big fan of Cardi B, Up. Said, well, I've seen the movie. It is anything like that. No response. So, Cerny, together we shall
enlighten.
We shall be enlightened together. So here we go. Already, I'm seeing a little bit of, dare I say, scantily clad ladies or people, just in general, not even ladies. All right, so let's set the stage here with this. Let's give YouTube a little bit of time to,
throw their ads out the window.
Throw the ads out the window. So Cardi B, Up. This is the official music video. Premiered early in February, so just a couple weeks ago.
20 days ago.
It's amassed a whopping 65 million views.
Wow.
So those are good numbers, from my understanding. Those are good numbers. So let's take a look here. We'll just get going on this. Are we ready, Cerny? Anything else do we need to... I mean, everyone knows Cardi B is... she's white hot right now. I don't think you can get any hotter than Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion as well. I'm excited.
Me too.
Are we ready to go, Cerny? 2
I'm
minutes,
ready.
50 seconds.
Okay.
Oh. We open with a
Rip.
A
2020.
The backside of somebody. It's thick. We'll tell you that. At a
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna fuck on. I said my face bomb, ass tight, racks,
okay.
Shack, height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bag pussy.
Whoa, what was that Medusa hair? What was... So first of all, Cardi B, I don't know where she's shopping, but her fucking outfits are just delightful. Rarely do they ever come out of her ass. That's just the bottom of the outfit is just pretty much like a thong.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I'm not lodging a complaint here. I'm just simply stating that I like her outfits. All right.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to hit play. Oh, wow.
Okay.
A lot of 90s vibes with the... God
That's
damn.
what I was saying. Reminds me of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. I like this outfit. And
Me
this,
too.
God.
Oh, we're on a clamshell.
Hold on here.
Oyster?
Oyster. The world's your oyster in there, Cerny.
Yes.
So she has a...
Vibrator?
Wow. Oh, my...
Whoa.
Cerny, we got to pause it. There's a
Okay, pause.
That last... What was that? That was like 20 seconds. There was a lot of shit that went on in 20 seconds. There was... Cardi B was flicking tongues with some other ladies in a clamshell. There was some fucking twerking going on. There
was a lot to unpack.
There was a lot. I dig in the pink graffiti, very Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like kind of vibes when they're
kind of nostalgic.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's good. And then
but my attention only is there for a brief second, then it just gets drawn right back in.
She I think there was some product placement. There was a vibrator she was holding. Did you
catch
that? So there was
I was like, what's going on?
Nice little adamandeve.com or fucking some plug like that going on. And
that's one way to make your money back on the the music video shoot.
Oh, dude, I bet the whole thing is probably just financed with product sponsorships.
Yeah, I never even thought about that until right now.
Yeah. So Cardi B, excellent twerker. I don't think we're going to deny that.
No.
Now, I've honestly been a little distracted by all the happenings on the music video to really pay attention to the lyrics. So,
happenings that will turn into fappenings.
yeah, too late. All right, should we fire this up again, Cerny?
Okay, ready.
Okay.
Out here playing, gotta make 'em understand. Ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. Set my face, bomb ass tight, back stack of shack height. Jury on me.
Those nails
dancing.
stick like you would claw the
nails.
shit out of you.
Although I wouldn't mind a little head scratching with the nails, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, she's got a bunch of Barbie hairs. Barbie heads, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, she hit it with a suck it.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
What?
What is this outfit? Hold on. We
Okay,
gotta
I'm
pause this
pausing.
here.
I'm pausing.
Okay,
I'm pausing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sorry. So, I thought my eyes deceived me,
me too. I was like,
but
what-
it appears she had some sort of saran wrap dress on.
Yeah. That's what I saw.
My mind's eye and my brain, I haven't looked for a pair of nipples so fucking quick than in that half split second to where I was like, is she wearing a see-through? And I'm like, brain's like, titty. That's pretty much what's happening. So
Me too.
okay. So I like this shot though. It's a staircase. Very is this Kubrick? We should ask our old professor.
Stanley Kubrick.
Well, he did the moon landing. Why can't he do a Cardi B video? Where you're coming up through the staircase. Like it's like a dolly shot where he's pulling the camera up, or someone is.
Yes.
It's probably a Joss Whedon.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to ask Professor or whoever the fuck her name was.
I don't know her name either.
She hasn't reached out for comment. Surprisingly.
She's remaining silent on the whole.
She's
issue.
mum's the word on that one. Okay. Should we kick it up again, Cerny?
Let's do it.
So she's drinking some baller champagne.
Yeah, Brute.
Yeah. Pink eye.
Her hair is very interesting. Always.
It is.
Every different scene.
All right. Let's discuss this recent
Okay.
development. I think I heard her say, I let him put it in my ass because I like the pain. And then she said, he came on my ass. And I said, I'm glad
He
you
nutted
came.
on my ass.
Nutted
I'm
on my
glad
ass. Very good.
I'm glad that you came.
Well, courteous.
And then there's some about running a train, but
Oh yeah,
I
if he had a twin or if he had a brother, I'd let him run a train.
okay. Because
So she's into conductors?
I guess so. Wow.
Thomas the tank.
The little engine that could.
The little engine that could. The little engine that came on Cardi B's booty. All right, let's dive back in. We only got like 20 seconds left. A lot of fringe.
Oh.
Beats. Oh my.
Gotta play it safe. No face, no case.
Okay. And that was that. Well, I honestly don't know how well I can review the lyrical content. The couple lines that I was able to pay attention to, I thought were good.
It's the same.
The beat, I'll probably play the song tomorrow morning while I'm getting ready for, to head to the office or something, because it'll get you in a good mood.
Yep.
And then
gotta get going. It's got, yeah, you're right. Like
So-
some of the lyrics, like, it just like grabs my attention, and then I'm like starting to thinking on it. I'm like, and then I've like
and then you missed half the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
What?
We gotta like take it a couple times. I think we need to listen to it without the visual distractions. I thought the
what?
beat was great. Yeah, like WAP. Oh, and pretty much any video with Cardi B,
Or Megan
because
Thee Stallion.
she's always bringing the heat. Now, I feel like there's so much. I feel like to film like a bunch of twerking scenes, you would be so sore after. That's like probably like weightlifting or something, like all the squatting and shaking. I'm like getting sore thinking about like.
It's
filming
always
that
not
in
like
your-
one take. There's probably several takes.
Right, because if the booties aren't synced up, you got to reshoot it.
Somebody's off.
Yeah. Little yeah, I mean you gotta, and she did, so she had the vibrator in there. I saw some Beats by Dre, so she had some Beats product promo. That Champagne got a nice little some airtime
Brute or whatever it was, yeah.
on there. I mean, I don't know what else. I like the I think my favorite outfit, although not the most revealing one, I liked the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air looking scenes with the pink and the ladders.
Oh, I did like that one too.
The high waist they had like the torpedo bras.
Yeah, the 90s look.
Yeah, the 90s like, torpedo
Early 90s.
early. But yeah, Cardi B, hit after hit after hit.
Keeps coming.
They just keep coming.
Nothing's stopping her right now.
They just keep coming. Now I'm trying to look. So 65 million views on this one. That's insane. That's insane numbers.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of ad revs they get from that.
I don't know. Well, I mean, Chip and Cern video is getting about 6.5 views. So times a million, times 10 million. And yeah, it's probably pulling down some good bucks there for herself. I don't even know if the ad money's probably not even. She might not even notice that,
No,
in the grand
she
scheme
probably
of
wouldn't even get out of bed for that.
No. I think the music video, it's all part of the what you got to do. Do you think she's coming up with these crazy fucking outfits and dances herself, or she just has like a team who just
Well, that's a good question.
like, this is the hottest hip hop music video making team there is, and we know you're gonna have twerking, you're gonna have your saran wrap dress, and they incorporate all that stuff, or is this her brainchild?
You know what? I would venture to guess. Maybe she has like the starting points, and then they kind of just.
She's got
She has a creative team from there.
Like that's probably a pretty safe guess there. I like that. She has a couple things. Okay, I want the saran wrap dress. I want Fresh Prince of Bel-Air scene, and I want Medusa hair, but put fucking Barbies in there.
That was a little weird.
Now, what happens in when kids are going to YouTube and searching up because they want to see the Disney movie? Or is that not?
You might want to have your kids signed into YouTube Kids or whatever.
Yeah, you might want to. The YouTube Kids thing, we started doing that, but some of the shows or some videos that my kid watches normally is like not on the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
I think
we ran to the same crossroads, so I just gave up and said, "Go for it."
It's like, okay, well, I get what they were trying to do, but at the same time,
a little overboard.
Yeah.
And then I went completely the other way, where I was watching Archer the other day with Jeffrey.
All relative. I mean, it's a cartoon. There's stuff that
I'm sure he doesn't get all of the jokes.
Yeah.
Like the guy's name was Benoit, and he kept saying balls. Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff because we'll still get that when we're watching movies. What's so funny? When my wife and I laugh at it. Oh, just an adult joke.
Yeah, same thing. He'll watch Modern Family with us.
It's a good one.
There's some jokes there. It's like,
And I think,
why are you laughing at that? I'm like, because I feel like it. That's my question. That's
You'll
usually
get
my
it in
answer.
10 years. In 10
Because
years.
I feel like it.
Yeah, I feel like it for once. Mark it. Well, baseball has started, Cerny. Spring training has kicked off.
Yes.
Giants, maybe 4th place this year. What are we thinking?
I think they picked them to be 3rd. I think they picked the Rockies to be a fucking mess since they got rid of Arnado.
And then,
The Diamondbacks. I think the Diamondbacks aren't being last place because they dumped everybody.
right, Padres.
That's right. Diamondbacks, and then it was the Rockies and the Giants. And then they picked the Padres and the Dodgers.
Dodgers to win the West?
I saw this thing. A screen capture sent it to my dad's that saved this. It was like the Dodgers to win the next 2 fucking World Series.
Okay.
I was like, fuck you.
What, is he a writer for the LA Times or something?
It was like Dodgers, Yankees, Mets. I was like, the Mets? Really?
The Mets. Oh man. Well, the Dodgers had a couple key signings, but I think their problem is always that they bring in the big names, but they never really gel as a team and hit it off.
No.
They never mesh properly.
Yeah,
because too many big.
The Padres
big
did
egos.
it pretty good too. I mean, they got some big names. They got Snell, Darvish.
Those are good.
They had pretty decent pitching too. Besides that, they had that guy Chris Paddock.
Who's that hand guy on? Indians, or is he on the Padres?
Who?
Lefty? Isn't he a closer? Hond? No, Brad Hand or something.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Oh,
I don't know. Fuck. I mean, and plus the Padres have the best player in baseball, Tatis Jr. He's like the face of baseball.
Cash. Fat money. How much did? Yeah, Brad Hand.
Brad Hand, yeah. Where's he at?
He's on the Nationals.
Oh, Nationals.
Is he still playing? And he's born in 1990. Oh yeah. 2.05 ERA, 16 saves.
Not bad.
Okay. So he's not on the team that we thought he was on. But he is a player. So hey, we got that right. So that's pretty good. And then J.J. Watt moving to the
Cardinals.
Uh-oh. Russell Wilson, fucking watch out.
He's in a bit of a tiff right now.
Yes. Yeah. And Tiger. Any update on the Tiger situation?
No, why did he crash his car? That's what I'm curious about.
Well,
I'm just going to go by his
7:08 in the morning or something. Single vehicle.
Where is it at? Was in LA? Is that where he was?
Yeah. It's very curious. I don't know his situation, but it's just curious.
If it is history.
Yeah. Do you think he was getting like a road blowy, and he made the girl run out so he would crash? I hope he's hope he doesn't have any issues with pain pills or anything.
Muscle relaxers or whatever it was last time.
I feel like that might be. I heard he just had back surgery like a couple months ago. Damn. And you know how they.
You wouldn't think like
dole those things.
Golf, you would think, but he's had a few of those.
Right, because you have.
This is a repetitive motion.
Yeah, that's true. But then you have like fucking John Daly on the other side of it.
I know.
Is potentially the most out of shape human that exists besides Trump.
Yeah.
And this dude swings the sticks no problem.
So he crushes like a pack of fucking Marlboros on the fucking front nine.
Yeah, eating a fucking Big Mac on the turn. Doesn't he they have to tell him like you can't drink and shit when he's driving around? Fucking ridiculous. But
Oh, I think if it was your eye were that good, I think we'd be the same thing. Guys, come on. You're on TV. Like, okay.
Okay, I'll put it in a
I'll cut
cup.
it back to fucking 3. I'm not going to have 6. Come on.
Then get me a to-go cup. Give me a big gulp. Give me a 7-Eleven big gulp.
Does Dasani make water bottles that are black?
Well, shit come out soggy when your pussy's like Dasani. You know that, Cerny. Well, we've had enough fun for one day. Now, if you have any requests for the Chip and Cern show, you can either text one of the hosts,
Yeah.
or you can email us.
chipandcernshow@gmail.com. Or you can just reach out to us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything Chip and Cern Show. Just
here
pick
for
your
it.
poison. Pick your poison. We're listening.
And if we need, I think we're going to put a call out for some more. I like the music video.
Yeah.
I like watching those.
Me like watch video.
Daddy like. Daddy like. Well, anyway, vaccines are rolling out. People are still wearing their masks, washing their hands. Definitely fucking Cardi B washing that pussy up before that. You got to have the cleanest fucking vagina and penis if you're going to wear a saran wrap dress or top.
Yeah, you're
right. You can't have fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word. Anyway, and then if you have any suggestions for what reptiles Cerny should get next at his house, a fucking boa constrictor, I don't know. What's the next thing, Cerny? Gila monster?
Oh, it's already been a request for poison dart frogs.
You don't go, hold on, time out. The first word of the fucking name of this thing
Poison. Yeah,
eliminates it from being able to be in the house. Poison.
That's been requested. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Now, the cats don't just like sit up there and watch these snakes all day? Like, how can I catch this thing?
But there's dogs. And yeah, they kind of, the other day they were barking at it or whatever when I was feeding them. I was like, guys, come on.
Okay. Well, I'm now scared to go over to your house with this huge snake and this rats. I want to see you. I want to see you feed it one time.
Oh yeah, it's pretty grisly.
Does it happen quick?
Yeah, it'll strike it, and you'll hear this loud squeal from the rat.
Oh,
and then you're like, oh, there he goes.
How does it kill it exactly? Puncture its thing with the.
No, it bites it and it coils around it, and it just squeezes it to death.
Wow, chokes it out.
Chokes it out basically. So it's like it every time it exhales, it constricts
it just
even
gets tighter
and tighter, so his lungs can't fill it there, and then that's it.
It can't be a great way to go.
Imagine being that great.
I don't think that would be. That's like hanging or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, everyone, like, Robin's like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like,
Are you going to get attached to him?
It's all coming to an end in about 5 minutes when I walk upstairs.
Now, okay. Would it make any sense to start breeding rats so that you don't have to buy one every week? Like, what if you
I will not deal with that.
I almost stopped myself from even asking because I knew it was a fool's errand to ask.
I'd rather pay the $2.50 a week to get the damn thing.
You'd rather be out your $115 a year on
yeah,
rat fees.
That's it. I'm fine.
Cerny, I don't blame you on that one. I don't blame you on that one bit. Well,
that's one of those luxury taxes. Like that's it.
Yeah. Well, on that note, until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.